Damn, it's hard to fix this. All right, I think we figured it out. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. I love that. All right. And in no surprise, the first pick is in. And we have selected Bryce Young. Wow, shocking. Shocking. Wow, 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 wow. I suppose the only way the Panthers could have blown this is if they didn't pick Bryce Young. The real question then becomes, all right, as we settle in, we're settling in. Is this going to be a situation where this is just another Alabama guy? Answer, probably. It's hard to say, but damn, I got new Crocs. They're pretty good. Holy shit. It's a pretty good setup, though. Right, let's get a tweet going. All right, everyone. Man, should we guess who or how the Texans botch this one? Will the Texans take that quarterback? Vote now. I'll vote yes. I'm voting yes. They do take a quarterback. It would be really awesome if they took Hooker. I don't. I'm not even sure how the Texans would value. like the best available. Oh man. Who is the second? I don't know. Who's the second most highly rated quarterback? Because it's, well, is it Will Levis? That'd be crazy if they took him. I would be shocked if they did. Well, maybe not shocked, but I don't I don't think he's better than uh, Hooker. I guess. Man, this is exciting. The most exciting part of the football off season. Oh man. The Texans are so bad. And they're so bad at being bad, they botched the number one pick. That's crazy. All right. CJ Stroud? Yeah, that's a good pick. If you like bad picks. No, that's a joke. He's a good pick. I think they're going to get five quarterbacks out in this first round. Uh, Arizona should draft an entire new team. Indianapolis should draft a quarterback. Seattle should draft a quarterback, but maybe at 20. Then maybe you just go best available. The Patriots could draft a quarterback just to do it. Oh, baby. The pick is in. CJ Stroud. He's not as big as I thought he was. That's kind of surprising. Kind of surprising. Well, I mean, so what? At Ohio State, he had one one excellent season, and they kind of got. I mean, they played a good playoff game, so I don't know. I don't know. He'll get a. So he'll start year one. That's cool. I like that. All these quarterbacks. I want the Rams to draft a quarterback like all the new quarterbacks are. Big arm, but like can just move around the pocket. I haven't had one of those in I don't know 30 years. Kurt Warner was probably the most active quarterback in the pocket the Rams have had in the last 30 years. Because it wasn't Sam Bradford, wasn't Nick Foles, it wasn't Case Keenum, it wasn't Goff, and it certainly isn't Stafford. They got no play extenders. But what am I saying? The Rams don't draft today. Are the Cardinals taking offensive line here? Defense? You can't take a wide receiver, even though that's what they need, and you can't take a quarterback because you're already paying a guy $1 billion. Oh my god. Should not be this tired. Washington Commanders picking all the way at 16. Hey, how about that Lamar news today? That's pretty good. He needed that. Wow. They had and Bryce Young being the first Alabama player to go number one overall. That's crazy. Who do you, who do you, when you have a million problems and your team is just straight up bad, what is the first thing you try to fix? You'd usually say quarterback, but they can't do that, which is the crazy part, that their team is so bad and they actually think they have like a top 10 quarterback in the league. How come the Cardinals wouldn't take Carter? That seems weird to me that they wouldn't take him. Like, if you're talking about my team is bad and he's like strictly the best available player, you would figure you would just take that. I would. Gonna take the best available player and put him on my team. Plus, he plays nasty defense. If you are, well, they have like 9 picks. Holy shit. Cardinals key additions are just like, no, no. Breaking news: the Cardinals are out. We're going backwards. Wait, the Texans are back on the clock? What is going on? Give me that tweet. Jeez, man. All right, here we go again. Wonder what the trade was. The Texans have 12 picks. All right, what's going on? Houston, take Carter. Put it up. Oh, linebacker from Alabama. If we keep letting the Texans pick, we'll just have to rename them the Houston Alabamas. I wonder why they would take him over Carter. That seems odd. Yeah, that Alabama defense must have been so good. I don't. What did they give up for this trade? I don't know what's happening. Tell me what they traded. Do it now, and please let it be Murray. Oh wait, I guess the Cardinals would have gotten something really good. I don't know what the Texans could have given them that would have been so good. So the Texans only gave up picks. That's crazy. All right, fine. Well, it would appear that trading up for any sort of top four pick has never turned out good. Let that be a life lesson. Holy crap, though. That's crazy. Colts quarterback. Do it. Do the quarterback pick. That's why I'm here. Man, I think that's kind of a risky move if you're the Texans. It's like really fun to make those picks, and I bet the fans are like stoked on that. But when your team is as bad as they are, I feel like you really need to just try to pick as many people as you can and hope that they develop instead of, giving up first, second, third round picks. But what do I know? I'm just your average fan man. But if man, that's tough. If they believe Will Anderson is gonna be a superstar, then yeah, you do it, I suppose. And I guess there's no reason why they would do it if they didn't think that. I don't like it. guess we'll have to see who is available at 12. Although I do assume that the Cardinals were going to pick him now that I look at it. Wonder I wonder who the first Pac-12 guy will be. Huh. Might have to close my window here in a second. It's very blinding. Blinding. Man, holy shit. Holy shit. There you go, quarterback. Nailed it. Anthony Richardson's fourth overall pick. Colts needed a quarterback, and they got, again, what looks to be the next great generation of quarterback style. The elusive, power-armed quarterback. Also, hey, shouts out number 15. I can't think of any other Gator that wore number 15. Dude, I love when they show the highlights too, because it's like, this guy's the best player I've ever seen. Jesus. LSU, we got to tackle eventually. That's terrible. All right, Seattle. My guess, Carter. Second backup guess, because you're allowed to have two. Hooker. Will Levis is falling. For no reason, yesterday his odds of being drafted number 2 were like through the roof. So, let's see here. If Seattle doesn't take a quarterback here and they do take Carter, which again, gotta reiterate, I would have taken him already. I don't know who takes the next quarterback. Not Detroit. Probably, I say probably not Vegas, but I don't know if they even like Carr. And then beyond that, Atlanta doesn't. They took one last year. Chicago obviously doesn't because they got the future. Eagles don't. Maybe the Titans could. I'm thinking. Maybe the Titans could. I would actually if I were the Titans. And then you get to 12 and it's the Cardinals. They don't do it. And then Green Bay probably doesn't do it. They're just going to let Love play. New England at 14. Unlikely. Jets won't. They got a guy. I heard he's pretty good. Commanders will. Commanders should. They won't. Or I won't say they won't. I feel like they should. Steelers have Pickett. He will not be in jeopardy yet. Back to Detroit at 18. They're still not taking one. The Bucks have Baker. So maybe you think about it. Seattle at 20, if they don't take one at 5, should take one at 20. I think that would be good. Chargers have Herbert. They won't do it. Baltimore just signed Lamar to a huge deal. He won't, or they won't take a quarterback. The Vikings probably don't need to waste one. They still have Cousins, and he's not going anywhere, but fine. Jaguars have Trevor Lawrence. They want to take one. The Giants just paid too much. Cowboys have Dak. They probably won't. Bills, 27 with Allen. No quarterback pick there. Cincinnati, Mr. Joe Cool. No quarterback needed. You could sell me on New Orleans taking a quarterback. That I would buy. Eagles again at 30. No shot. Chiefs? Any Chiefs fans in chat? So, I think actually now we could have. Man, I thought there might be 5 quarterbacks taken, and I guess when I look at it, if Seattle doesn't take one here, then we might probably only get 4 in the first round now, and I'm guessing that. I'm guessing that Levis will fall out of the first round. That's tough. I like that, though. Now we're going. We're cooking with gas. My brain is fully functioning now. All right. Again, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here. Must reiterate. You have to take the best available player if you're Seattle. Talking to some of the insiders. I have insiders. Seattle seems happy to let Geno go for more than a year. So if you just make the team better around him, even if he regresses a little bit, it should be fine. I will say also the NFC West, I think, is particularly weak this year, with only the 49ers being competitively viable for like a playoff run at this point. But if they don't figure out their quarterback thing, I don't know. Seattle, 1 minute and counting. Beep, boop, boop. I like when it makes the noise. Hey, if I'm lucky, though, I know the Rams need a lot of things, a lot of problems. I feel like tomorrow, if we're lucky, we'll just draft a really great offensive lineman. That's the dream. Team, it's not exciting. It's not fun when a team does that, but this is what we want. Oh, man, the experts. They're really hammering home Seattle can't stop the run. No kidding. Seattle might not even take a quarterback at 20. I'm convincing myself that they might not need to. That's fine. It's a 3 quarterback first round then. Wonder what the next trade will be. Will the Patriots trade back? That's a classic. That's a classic move. Brutal. Final answer, Carter. They picked a cornerback. Huh? Why? What are we doing? That's crazy. Why did they do that? Someone explain now. That's wow. All right. I will officially give Seattle the. They currently hold the this pick makes no sense of the first round award. They already took a borderline Pro Bowl level corner in last year's draft, and they already had like an okay secondary. I don't I don't know why they just ignore the front. This is Seattle's thing though. They always ignore the front line. They always do this. What are we talking about? That's pretty crazy. That's so funny. I no 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 no. I guess to be fair though, I'm glad that that wasn't my team that did that. I wouldn't mind him as a player. I just can't imagine taking a position that you're already strong in that early. And also, like the analysts that are covering this, they need to have a backbone. They need to say as much. Don't just say like, "Oh yeah, he's a great player. He'll fit in." You just spent the last 15 minutes talking about how Seattle like quite literally couldn't stop a running nose, a leaky faucet, let alone an NFL running back just killing them. So what do? You pick like the smallest guy possible to play corner. But I'm sure he's a real gap stuffer. That's wild. Shouts out to Illinois, top 5 draft pick. Dude, Detroit should take Carter now. That would be sick. Their defense would be awesome. Hutchinson from last year, Carter from this year. You build a Pro Bowl, All Pro defensive line. Woo wee. Nope, gotta sneeze. Love that. That's crazy. All of that is good. left the only thing I got up for. All right, that's not bad. Come on, Detroit. I'm rooting for you. I'm always rooting for Detroit to make the right pick. I wonder why. I mean, I guess you could figure out why they do it. Traded the pick. Oh baby. So the Cardinals traded back to trade up. This is absurd. So now the Cardinals are taking Carter, which I actually don't like now because I don't want to play against him. Huh. All right. The pick is in. Dun 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 dun. Do do do. Who are we taking? Tell me now. I already know. I already know the secret. And we are going to take. Oh no, there you go. Wow. All right. First offensive tackle off the board. Paris Johnson Jr., the Ohio State. Don't know why they. That's crazy. That's good for them, though. Their offensive line was not great. Uh, yeah, honestly, good pick. Especially considering they got extra picks coming this year and next year. So, good play. Tip of the cap to the Cardinals. right, focus in. Focus in. I think it would be really sweet, though, if the Raiders. Cardinals traded. Yeah. Cardinals traded. Oh. Oh. That's, hey, Cardinals are wheeling and dealing. I love that for them. That's kind of insane. Raiders taking a defensive end. That's all right. It seems like I was right in my Seattle assessment. Everyone's a little confused why they took that corner. Oh shit, I forgot. I totally forgot the Raiders were Jimmy Garoppolo in this year. That's crazy. So I'd like to change my mind. The Raiders could easily draft a quarterback this year. Pick is in. Defensive end. Calling it now. Change my mind. The Raiders should just pick the best available. Carter. Please just take him. Yeah, the Raiders sucked last year. They're putting up their stats like, oh, they weren't good at defense. They weren't good at offense either. Also, I mean, you can move the Raiders to Vegas, but I doubt you could take the Oakland out of them. You gotta take Carter. He's crazy. Let's just bust some balls here. Tyree Wilson, Texas Tech D end. Should have stuck with my initial read. You guys are gonna be so mad when I call it right, though. What are we doing? I need a desk. That'd be cool. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, Raiders. I have no idea what Atlanta's thinking here. I, their team is, again, bad. I, all right, look, when in doubt and you have no idea who they're picking, Carter. Always Carter. I can't I can't imagine Raider fans being like that excited for somebody they just learned his name. Raiders fans are so stupid. Holy shit. Oh no. All right. I got to get a phone charger. Oh no. Where does this one go? Do, 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 do. Nailed it. All right, perfect. Damn. Okay, I didn't even miss a pick. That's pretty good. Ugh. Falcons are going to take Carter. Nailed it. Do 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 do. And the pick is in with the eighth overall pick in the draft. Really, they have Will Levis like significantly higher rated than Hendon Hooker. Not in my house. Not in my house. That's a crazy take. I already had that one. Well, well, well. All right, well, I guess if you don't already know, you do now. Looks like the Falcons are taking Bijan. I don't know why this took so long. I actually think this is probably a good pick for them, but the NFL uh, hates running backs. That's good stuff. Shouts out to Bijan. That's awesome. I hope he does like very well. But never forget in the bowl game when UW smoked Texas because he sat out. If you're that injury prone or don't want to get hurt, you're gonna get hurt. Everyone knows the rules. I also, I mean, look, I'm not going to say that Atlanta has an incredible like proficiency for not wanting to give the ball to their best player, but that's kind of what they do. So maybe this will help Pitts out. Maybe they just won't give the ball to either of them, but eventually they'll have enough good players that like they have to give it to somebody that's good. All right, Eagles traded up and took the Bears pick, and their pick is in. This to me screams trade up for Carter because the Bears would probably have taken him. The Bears love defense. The Bears get the 10th overall and a 2024 fourth round pick. That's not bad. I mean, that's a strange thing to do. Maybe to not get like a little more value, just to like be like, oh, you want to swap 9 for 10, and then just like throw something kind of garbage in. We have officially. Well, you know what? I'll say this: Tennessee might draft a quarterback, but I think we've hit quarterback drought till maybe pick 20. Now, I'm waiting to see when some wide receivers start going. I don't know if there's really any incredible ones you need to get in this first round, but I don't know. I can't. I don't. I don't know enough about every college football player because college football is an inferior product. But I like seeing the offensive players get drafted because then I go, huh, maybe I'll take them in fantasy. Oh shit! I don't know why it's taking so long to do these picks. All right. What channel is the official draft on? Is it the NFL Network? That might make sense if that was what it was actually on. All right. I guess fuck me. Just
NFL draft. Dreams come true. I'm going to Disney World.
that's a great point.
The guys that are getting drafted are going to Disney World.
Come on, Eagles, don't blow this. Do not blow this. All right, we got a live look in at Jason Kelsey, a man of the people.
Oh, that one that just came out recently.
Wow, dude, what a power drink. That was incredible. Yeah, that's the absolute correct pick. I don't see I don't see anything wrong with that pick. How big is this guy?
Are you excited for the new season of Black Mirror? No, no. I still haven't seen that one that's like a movie.
right, the Bears were hot on the trail of this one. And the pick is in. Chicago will be selecting. Offensive lineman. Dude, this production they have is crazy. What a process this is. No wonder the picks take so long. This is absurd. I like when Roger Goodell gets booed, though. That's very fun. He is the worst. If we could boo longer and louder, that would also be great. Yeah, dude. All right. The Eagles are so good. I don't know. I don't know where they would regress this year. They have a very good quarterback. Clearly, two very good wide receivers. Their defense is tough, and it got better. I don't know. Damn, the Eagles got good really fast. They kind of won a sneaky Super Bowl, and then they just got really good really fast again. Holy crap. That is his mom is dressed like a Disney princess. That's wild.
You want pizza sticks tonight?
I don't know, maybe. I mean, Ashley got some chicken out.
Oh
I do love pizza sticks, though. Might be my number one weakness, pizza sticks. Damn. All right, Bears. Bears are going offensive line. I've decided. Offensive line for the Bears. And that means I get all 5 positions on the offensive line. That's the only fair way to do this. But if we're going to get really specific, right guard. Center? No, just offensive line. I don't know. Jalen Carter already has like what looks to be like a $50,000 watch on. It must be nice to have that NIL deal kick in. Oh, hell yeah!
I'll put this one in the fridge.
I saw a commercial for this and I thought, damn, you know I'm gonna try it.
You do know they're 9.5%.
Didn't know that. They were selling them in like a little 6-pack. So I thought, oh, that must be lower than their usual bullshit.
Yeah, they didn't have them in a 6-pack, but they had the tall boys.
Look how cool this guy is. He's so cool. I didn't even know the Bears' number one need was an offensive tackle. That's just how in tune I am with football. Wow, nailed it. All right, we're on a streak now. We've got two in a row right. All right, let's keep it moving. Uh, being an offensive tackle, what a job. Is he a right guard too? Do they just call everybody offensive tackles? I don't know the positions of football apparently. Center, guards, and tackles. So the left tackle is the money position. What's the best position to be if you're an offensive lineman? Which one gets paid the most? Left tackle?
Probably.
Tackles are on the outside, guards are on the inside.
That might be reverse.
I don't know. I'm giving my expert opinion here, and I can't remember which way they line up.
I want to say tackles are on the inside, and I think they get paid a lot more because linebackers are always blitzing in those inside.
Well,
roles.
Joe Thomas was the best left tackle in our lifetime.
And he played in the inside or outside?
I don't know.
Okay.
Outside. He definitely was outside.
Okay. So there you go.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe tackles get paid the best because they have to.
Well, only the left side, because that's
Only left side.
if your quarterback was left-handed, it would be the right side.
Because most quarterbacks are right-handed, so their back is
Yes.
always going to be left.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So you pay him the most to not let your quarterback just get.
Blown apart.
Yeah.
Centers also good. Centers also get paid pretty well.
Yeah. Well, they should if they handle the ball literally every play. Center's a lame position though.
Because you got to get a hand up your gooch.
No, because it's like no one ever cares what you do until you like botch it. No one's ever said, "Wow, this center, what a good run blocker, what a great push blocker, what a great whatever." It's this stupid idiot fucking fumbled it again.
Yeah. Yeah. They get all the blame and none of the praise. Yeah, yeah.
But remember, if the check clears, I do not cares.
Dude. Stop getting mad at me, you little shit. Fuck. You're leaving, Chick-fil-A sauce? You're not a fan of that either? Fuck!
Did you say Chick-fil-A sauce?
Yeah, I asked you if the thumbs down.
I've never had it. Oh, I don't remember it.
Shots fired.
I might eat it.
That's a bummer. Well, there's Chick-fil-A sauce in this.
I'm gonna drink it straight from the bottle.
Drink it?
Yep.
I'm not doing that.
Dude, tomorrow it's. Hey, honey, what are we doing tomorrow at tomorrow evening? Okay. I gotta sit up. My back is killing me. Titans. Is it quarterback time for the Titans? I've decided it could be.
I'll bump you on the head, Cal. Who are you interacting with on there?
Nobody.
Oh, you're just giving live commentary?
I'm just doing it.
Attaboy. I love that. I thought you were chatting with somebody.
No, I'm just giving my own thoughts and opinions as I feel them.
Or slowly slipping into a psychosis.
Whichever happens first. All right. Will the Titans take a quarterback?
They probably should.
I'm not saying that their best quarterback option currently is a guy they picked up off the street last year, but here we are. You could. Oh, hi, Calvin. Hi, dude. Here, there you go.
Oh, balls. I gotta start laundry and all this craziness. You guys need laundry?
And the pick, the Tennessee Titans. Ooh, that's kind of sneaky. We're gonna take Peter Skoronski,
Who's that?
a Northwestern offensive lineman.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah.
They're gonna spend money on protecting the quarterback they don't have.
Couldn't agree more.
Hilarious. Classic Titans.
His grandpa won 5 championships with the Packers.
Hey, I am letting you sit on my bed.
Blah, blah, blah.
Fucking goofball.
So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why the Titans would do this. Their offensive line is terrible. They're probably, well, probably might be the wrong word. It feels as though they're losing Derrick Henry, and they have no quarterback. So I don't know if you think the offensive line is the first problem. It is a problem, but all right. This is great. Great news. The Lions are finally going to pick. I will now give my prediction. The Lions will be taking a linebacker. I love that pick. Linebacker for the Lions. The safe guess would be offensive line. The risky, bold call, linebacker. Well, maybe not. Their offensive line probably wasn't that bad last year. They had like crazy good running. Yeah, I'm going linebacker. Final answer. Look at this Lions pick. Calvin, who do you think it is? I bet it's on defense. Because that's what cost them the most games. Damn. What? Oh, you gonna leave me, dude? All right, see you later. He said, I've had enough of your bullshit. I'm out of here. The Lions fans look so sad. Running back. Interesting. Another Alabama player off the board.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, roll damn Tide.
Roll Tide, Calvin.
Why? I do wonder why the Lions went running back.
Oh, who'd they pick?
Jahmyr Gibbs from Alabama.
No way!
Yeah.
Whoa! People were predicting him to be the first running back off the board. Is he the first running back off the
No,
board?
it was Bijan.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Who did he go to?
He went pretty early to the Falcons.
That probably makes sense.
Yeah, I made a joke that now they have two good players that they won't give the ball to.
Who's that? Cordarrelle Patterson.
Pitts.
Oh, yeah.
They just don't like him for whatever reason.
Well, it's because Arthur Smith is a dumbass coach.
And Desmond Ritter can't throw.
That's also a factor. In fact, that might be the determining factor.
Mariota couldn't throw neither.
No.
Wow. All right. I feel like that's a weird pick from the Lions. They did get rid of Swift. And Jameson's suspended for 6 games for some gambling issues again. These NFL guys just don't gamble. That's exactly what I wanted on my NFL draft day was the Jonas Brothers. Why? They just love football that much? I got real quiet there. What an absurd commercial. This guy just for a hotel, a guy travels around scouting and just eliminates kids' dreams. But he stays at a nice hotel doing it. That's not very cool, man. Um Oh, I confused that. DeAndre Swift is still on the Lions. Jameson is not. Got it. Ooh, here's a thought. Are the Detroit Lions? Are the Detroit Lions doing a sign and trade by taking Jahmyr Gibbs? I've decided the Lions are going to trade him.
After drafting him?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they already have 2 running backs.
So they're going to trade Swift for... No, they just signed Williams.
No. They have Swift and they just paid David Montgomery a bunch of money.
Oh, that's right. So they're letting Williams go?
Yeah, he's not on the team. And he's also suspended for 6 games. Oh, different one.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now that I correctly identified which Jameson it is.
Huh. So yeah, they are gonna let Williams go. It sounds like
I didn't even think he was on their team.
that's kind of silly. He could. Yeah, he could not be.
My thought is they took who they took in like a sign and trade deal. Like Eli getting picked, or like the Saints and Chargers and Drew Brees and stuff. I don't know. I don't see this sticking.
Strange. I don't know, buddy. Sounds like a bunch of stuff, man.
I went big tinfoil hat on this.
Oh, sorry, Rampage. There you go, bud.
Oh, Packers fans not happy about this. Not happy. I mean, hey, you know what? At least they're consistent. Aaron Rodgers always said, "All I need is a wide receiver," and they said, "Fuck you."
The Jonas Brothers? Huh? What the fuck? Is
Yeah.
that football?
Yeah, I don't know why we get blessed by these idiots. Do those two purposely wear the same garbage shirt? I might have to sign into the NFL Network just so I could hear Todd McShay and Mel Kiper just like kill each other. They're big time Giants fans. You hear that? Unbelievable.
Kevin. I never can remember the third guy. Nick and Joe.
There's the popular one, the diabetes one, and the other one.
The other one is Kevin, I think, right?
Right, but that's how I always knew him.
Yeah, I just. And Joe's diabetes, and Nick is popular. No, Nick is diabetes.
I think we can all agree they're pre-diabetic.
They don't actually have diabetes. They don't look like the diabetes crowd.
Everyone's pre-diabetic if you don't have diabetes. Just consider that to be true.
Okay.
You're pre-diabetes. Some people never get it, but you're always pre if you don't have it. Like currently, you might describe yourself as alive. Others might say you're just pre-dead.
Pretty dead. You could be right. Oh, okay.
Wow, there's the least shocking thing of the day. The Patriots, in Patriot fashion, have traded back. Calvin,
Where's
breathe normally.
Where's Mel Kiper's big ass head at?
He's on the NFL Network,
Uh,
I would assume. I don't know because he wasn't on ESPN and he's not on ABC, so
I want to hear his terrible takes.
I didn't realize that all those years ago, Baltimore's owners and GMs had such huge beef with him. They hated him.
What was that? Because he said Trent Dilfer is a great quarterback?
No, because every time they made a pick, no matter who it was, he just said they were the worst picks of all time, no matter what. And I guess the story came out that like he tried to be like a scout, and he loved Baltimore. He was like, I want to be a scout for you guys. I can really help you. And they're like, get the fuck out of here.
Mm-mm.
They didn't think he was any good. And to be fair, maybe not that good.
He said some pretty bad takes. But, I mean, you could probably say that about any draft analysis guy.
Right. Well, of
They're gonna
course.
have bad ones. Ooh, yeah.
That's a penalty in the NFL.
Yeah. Great form.
I still don't understand this Lions pick. That's so strange. Now, I think the Steelers, what they need to do right now is pick a backup quarterback. Just in case you're not sure.
We need another guy taking his phone away
That-
from his girlfriend moment. We need one of those badly.
or like the scariest Russell Wilson girlfriend.
We need another one of those too.
That was crazy. Her jaw unhinged like a fucking snake. I'm rich, bitch. Imagine thinking you have made it in life and then you didn't. Tough.
It's a bummer because you bang Golden Tate.
Yeah, real fall off. Real tough.
It's good stuff, dude. That's great. You can't even write those scripts. They just make themselves.
I mean, in a world where that happens, it's like he had to have paid her.
Maybe.
Although Golden Tate is the worst.
I will say I don't know a single thing about the cornerback that we took.
Oh, you guys love that pick or what?
I don't know. I asked Brett how he felt about it. I don't know anything about him. Apparently he's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. You know what he can't do?
What's that?
Prevent you guys from giving up 150 yards a game on the ground.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That was when Seattle was picking, I was like, they're either going to take a quarterback or they're going to take Jalen Carter. Because you guys were pretty good at most other positions. Your offense is in a pretty good spot at the skill positions. You have a star running back in the making. You have great receivers. Your offensive line did pretty well last year. And so then they go, well, let's just pick corner, the thing we already have two of that are Pro Bowlers.
Maybe they're going to move him to a hybrid cornerback linebacker, outside linebacker. I don't fucking know. I'm grasping a straw here.
Well, what's his? You guys just want another Adams?
I guess, I don't know.
The
maybe his knee's still fucked up.
The human missile. Dude, he plays like half a season every season, but his body gets hurt like he played 5.
Damn. Why wearing a jacket, no shirt?
They've all been doing that. That's in.
No way.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they get their chains out and they go pop the top.
Oh, that's crazy.
So just so we're clear, this motherfucker still got braces.
This guy's a snake guy. He's a reptile guy.
Just so we're clear, though, they have proven that it's going to be cool this summer when we do it. I don't
This
honestly.
guy might have like some severe mental health issues.
I
He likes these snakes a little too much.
can't draft a guy like that.
Well, do you want an absolute psychopath as an offensive tackle? Maybe.
I'd prefer it on defense.
Maybe.
If a guy played defense, he's like, I love snakes, and he just lets him like crawl around, like choke him, and then he fights him. I want that guy. I want a guy that wants to fight snakes.
There you go. The Jonas Brothers look very out of place.
Oh, really? You think?
Eagles got Jalen Carter. Nice.
Yeah, that's absurd.
That defense is going to be fucking ridiculous.
I know. If you like, can I just get my bet in now on the Eagles to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah. God. That's going to be a good D.
I really don't. Yeah. So back to the Seattle thing. I truly don't know. So then I was like, oh, maybe Seattle Twitter will tell me why it's so good. And they were like, what the fuck? I was like, okay, so everybody like doesn't understand what's going on. That's a classic Seattle move. There was like 3 people I think they could have chosen that would not have been the wrong pick. And I didn't even register that they would go corner. But you know what they say?
Well, there's 2 DNs and Jalen Carter.
Zig whenever everyone else is zagging, right?
Yeah. I think Van Ness would have been a good pickup for us. Get a really solid DN. Just
Yeah, but you could have just taken Jalen Carter.
I know, but I think his off-field issues are really messing with his.
Well, not when you're fucking Philadelphia. You don't give a fuck.
No, they don't care.
The Raiders should have taken him.
What do they call them? The jailbirds?
Yeah.
The Philly jailbirds?
All right. The Packers got all of those great picks that they will inevitably do nothing with.
Yeah. Fun stuff, dude.
I can't imagine, like, I don't know, trading Aaron Rodgers to pick 2 picks sooner and getting a few picks doesn't seem like all that worth.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, the big point is
He wasn't going to play anyway.
he wasn't going to play anyway, so they're basically
Getting
it was all.
free.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if you look at it that way, that is pretty free. Giving a guy away that was certainly not going to play. Ooh, I love Jets Hulk hands guy. That's
Gotham City Football Club. Now that's some merch. The Jets need to lean into that now with Rodgers. They need to make him the Batman, and they need to lean into their Gotham City
who's
stuff.
called him that?
His shirt.
I saw what his shirt said, but I don't understand it. I'm gonna.
Most people think of
I'll be
New
no.
York as Gotham City, but I think your take is Chicago
Chicago is Gotham.
is a good. I think that's a good.
Yes, Chicago has always been Gotham in my mind. Even though in the dumb movies, they do it in. No, never mind. For some reason, I was thinking Pittsburgh, but that's not right. Just Heinz Ward was in the movie, and I immediately was like, they're in Pittsburgh. But no, okay, fine. Gotham, Chicago, certainly.
Gotham City Football Club. Well, we like that. Rogers is the Batman. Oh, look at that green cheese head. Smart. Jets need to lean into that too.
That seems like that might be infringement. Was that middle Jets guy with the aviators like a really fat lesbian or just a sad old guy?
Oh, look, Josh Allen is now a Jets fan. The Jets have everybody. They trade for Aaron Rodgers the day before the draft, and all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, it's true. They had Jason Kelsey in the crowd when the Eagles were picking. They made the pick, and he was like, hell yeah, and he did like high fives with all the fans, and then he motherfucking power slammed his beer. I mean, he deleted it. Matt Hardy style. Delete. Also, I don't know why the WWE or AEW never said, hey, if you're going to do broken Matt Hardy, that's a great character. When you start doing delete, maybe don't do any arm movements. Because he's yelling delete, and it either looks like he's going full retard and just delete, or he's hailing a little too hard.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw somebody, a few people.
I mean,
making that comparison.
Maybe just keep your arms at your side.
Also, that Jets guy wearing that cheese on his head, I think it might be a brick. I don't think it's cheese.
Okay.
Brickheads.
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 Those things used to be so popular. My grandparents had. I bet you a lot of people in like the 80s had this. They just called it the Hawk block. And it was a cylinder block. It was foam. It looked like a cylinder block, but you could like mash it up. But my grandparents said, no, you just throw it at the TV and they play like shit.
That's funny.
I was like, oh, that's a good piece of merch if your team is terrible. I don't know how RG3, like, he's very charismatic and actually pretty good at doing this stuff, I think. But he just, like, came out of nowhere. He's just like, I'm going to do this now. And then he just, like, made it so. He just wiggled his way onto every show and was like, I'm going to do this now. Yeah. And I don't think they ever told him to go home.
He's probably my favorite player commentator. I mean, Romo's good, but...
We're almost too technical, right?
Yeah.
He's dry. He's super dry.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean he's wrong. He's just super dry. But RG3 is, I guess, what you would consider kind of exciting in the booth. When he does like the halftime stuff or the on the field interview stuff, he's juiced.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I gotta go. How funny would it have been if he just blew his knees out again, running off the set to go help his wife?
Oh my God.
He just goes
So
Vince McMahon style, run into the ring. He just goes, "Oh, both my knees."
misses his child's birth.
Well, he's just in the hospital bed next to him.
Yeah, right there. Hey, it might actually. That's a good idea. Yeah, it works out. Jets picking a wide receiver. There's no way. But that would be fucking hilarious.
That would be.
Oh my God.
Hey, Aaron, who do you want us to pick? He's like, I don't know, just any wide receiver. I don't care.
Oh, dude, the fucking Green Bay Packers never picking a wide receiver, and then his new team just
First pick.
automatically.
Yeah. Fuck everything else, Aaron. What do you want? He goes, well, I've never had a wide receiver get drafted.
Oh man.
It'd be cool if you guys got one for me in the first round. I'd really appreciate it.
That would be crazy.
I got to be careful here. Is this a Make-A-Wish thing? Yep. See, I didn't make any jokes prior, so I'm in the clear.
If he was just a regular old kid,
I was gonna dunk on him. Yeah.
Why? What did he do to you?
He's a Jets fan.
Oh, sure. All right.
Nothing to do with him as a person. It's just he's a Jets
He
fan.
looks fucking healthy. Good for him.
Yeah, this Make-A-Wish is kind of overdone. Looks like he had this much time to have all his hair grow back.
World Wish Day? Sign me up, dude.
To fulfill a wish or have a wish granted.
Look at me, dude. I need a wish granted.
That's fair.
Down in the dumps, bro. He's just amping him. I was like, drown out Goodell. Just
Boo! I would be boo. I get on that mic and go, fuck you.
pump up the booze.
Fuck you, Goodell. I'd be like, don't you lower that mic for me. This is crazy. Yes! Let's go, Jets!
Is Kyler in the Broncos section right there? Getting pumped up?
No, he would never.
Jets, let's go. He's juiced, dude.
This kid's going to be a menace to society. Who?
McDonald the fourth, huh? I don't fucking know. I've seen his name, but let's go, he says.
He goes, now...
Pump me up.
Now, when they show his highlight video or his like intro, I bet his shirt undone completely as well. Bet. Oh, a classy individual, if you will.
Well, he looks like he's not wearing anything under.
Oh, he certainly is not. No. But
This is a strange trend. We need to do a deep dive.
just so we're clear, I've been doing that for years. Just put a sweater on and
You're not getting drafted by the NFL.
because I haven't seen my tape.
Oh, that's true.
We got to go out and do the combine.
We can do that.
I think it'd be very funny.
And we gotta film this year's Turkey Bowl.
Duh.
We gotta submit that shit to the NFL.
I got to I got to try to find like one more clippable mic because I have one portable like little mic. I think if I could have two and have two different people wear them at all times during any event, it'd be very good. Because I am going to film softball, and I'm going to wear the mic while I pitch.
There you go. Fire just heaters in there.
Yeah, you could wear one as catcher.
Oh boy. You want me to call
Yeah,
pitch signs to you?
Yeah, say them out loud too. Fastball.
Hey, batter, this is gonna be a splitter.
whenever I, whenever like I'm playing and there's two strikes on the guy, I always tell him, "All right, here comes my best stuff." Underhand down the middle, and they laugh every time.
That's a good one. He's jumping over cars.
Oh, I could do that. That's crazy.
This guy gets a cartoon? Damn.
He did a double backflip off his swing set. Hey, I bet you $100 he tries to jump over one of those 6'8" offensive linemen and they stand up and plant him. He doesn't jump ever again.
Oh, yeah. Wild. All right, well, the quest for Aaron Rodgers' first round wide receiver
Continues. All right.
Yeah.
I still demand. Did you see on Twitter today Pete Carroll tweeting all that stuff about hints to who they're picking first?
Him tweeting stuff?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see.
Yeah, he was on one today.
Huh.
Seemed like a big smoke screen. He was running smoke screen.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of people were like, "Pete, are we really doing this? Pete, are we really going to take Hendon Hooker? This is awesome, Pete. Let's do it." Not Hendon Hooker.
Hey, well, we still got that 20th pick.
I know, and I do you think it'll be a quarterback? You should get your microphone if you're going to keep talking.
I bet it's picking me up.
No shot.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's directional.
Dude, it doesn't pick us up when we're 2 feet apart from each other.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that Fat Charles Barkley? Fat Charles Barkley? That's an oxymoron.
I think if it's not a quarterback, it's going to be a defensive end or defensive lineman or an offensive lineman. I would hope, crossing my fingers, but it's going to be a fucking long snapper.
Yeah, all right, I'm tracking what you're saying. In your opinion, Seattle's going to make a pick of a player. Because you named basically every position.
Well, no, I'm saying it should be a lineman of some sort, but it wasn't in the 5th pick. So
Okay, all right.
it should be a lineman here or a quarterback.
Okay.
Watch, they pick a fucking running back.
That would be mind-blowing.
He sits on the bench for 4 years.
Well, you guys just have like the worst, like, what would you call it? Like running back anxiety because every time you have a good one, he hurts himself.
That's true. Getting some insurance, I guess.
And if we're being honest, what more could Seattle ask for? How come Crawley isn't watching?
I don't know.
Man. We have 2 viewers, maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
2 viewers?
But Pat McAfee, 135,000.
Oh. We can compete. That's fine. That's nothing.
Well, he's got all his NFL friends, and they show up. But our jokes are surely just as funny, if not funnier, than his. I'm kind of excited, to be honest, that the NFL Sunday Ticket's on YouTube this year. It's going to be so easy to watch.
Yeah.
I'll probably even legally obtain it.
Oh, that's cool.
I know. I really liked when I had it on DirecTV. It fucking ruled.
Yeah, I guess it's fine for a Rams fan, huh?
Yeah. Here we go. Ooh. I tell you what, the Commanders did not know who that was. They did not react. All right. Will he be open shirt? He's a corner. That's pretty cool. Corners go open shirt. Why are we watching high school?
I don't know.
He weighed 166 pounds at the combine.
That's a very tiny baby boy.
That's crazy. Dude. Imagine that guy tried to tackle like Calvin Johnson. It's not possible.
Open shirt. What's going on?
That's a cool guy move, dude.
What is that?
You go open shirt if you're a cool guy. Go put that bowling shirt on right now.
I have not cared about the draft in a long time, but I feel like this is just this year thing. I don't think I've seen.
No, I have not seen open shirt in ever.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Tony, fuck you.
That quarterback really should have sold out.
Yeah, I
You know who you are. Sell out.
know. Oh, yeah. That's Will Levi's right there. He's fucking trash.
That's why he hasn't been picked yet.
Oh, sure. Zip it up for the
Yeah,
promo photo.
Yeah.
Thing, but fucking titties out for the video. Damn, what a stud.
Half of his interceptions were returned for touchdowns. All right, the New England Patriots. I can't believe they didn't trade back again. Hooker. Do it. Offensive lineman. Ooh. It's corner time.
Okay, well, that's pretty neat.
Is that a good pick? Yeah, I think it's a good pick.
Colombian.
That's interesting. All right. I really did wonder if the Patriots were going to potentially, and it might be too early, I don't know. Because I don't think they love Mac Jones.
Have you seen all the fucking New England fans, though, saying that this is the year
For what?
for him to blow the roof off? Be one of the best, if not the best quarterback.
What?
Apparently. I don't fucking know.
Why is he wearing like surgical gloves in his own home when making food?
I don't know. All right, no open shirt. Now that's a guy with class and style. Damn, his dad's huge.
That's very interesting. Having both your parents be like pretty good athletes.
Shout out to Grandma. Grandma and Grandpa.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na.
What's up, dude?
Hey, making an interception against Colorado doesn't count. If the Pac-12 were smart, every time they did anything,
Nice.
anytime they did anything great on defense to Dion, they would just dirty bird all over the field.
They should.
If you sack his kid, dirty bird. Score a touchdown, dirty bird.
If you are in a sport,
Pass deflection, dirty bird.
any sport,
Yeah.
at any level,
Okay.
high school select team, college, maybe even AAU,
Sure.
and you choose the number 0.
You're the worst.
Well, no, you have to be the best. Like, you have to be.
Oh no, yeah, okay, yeah, and I'm saying you're the worst human out there.
Oh, okay.
You're a giant asshole,
Okay.
but you probably are the best player on the team.
You have to be.
What if you're not? You get bullied.
Well, so
Dude, I never was
probably you would have to be on the bet. You would have to be like 12th man if it was a basketball team.
right. So I never got to play on a team where we could pick our numbers.
Mm-hmm.
It was always small guys get little numbers, big guys get big numbers because that's how the jerseys were sized,
Right.
obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But then when we were seniors and juniors, you got to do priority picks.
Mm-hmm.
And so seniors got first pick of number, and then juniors, and then sophomores and freshmen. And so I ended up getting like 34. And I was like, this is fine because the jersey isn't number 50 where I could fit like 4 of me in it. But it wasn't the number I wanted. But then my senior, I was like, no, I'm just going to keep this, I suppose. Oh, Katie says hi.
What up?
We got our first shot. Don't just yell at my mic. Go get your fucking microphone.
The draft's almost over. It's more than halfway over.
What does that mean? So another hour and a half plus? 2 hours. Another 2 hours.
It's too much work.
Holy shit.
Bonk.
Yara, look right at the camera. She kind of blends in a little bit.
Yeah. Black as night. She was getting hot yesterday. We went outside just for 5 minutes and just standing there. She was getting freaking hot.
I know. There comes a time, Yara, where we're going full poodle trim.
Ooh. Shaved. With the shaved head look.
All right. Come on, Lions. Don't pick.
Another running back. That'd be hilarious. That's Motor City Dan Campbell.
He's hoping that his running backs don't get their kneecaps bit.
Mm-hmm.
What if they take a quarterback here? Is Goff in trouble?
I don't know if Goff is in trouble. It would just be like, we know that you may have 2 serviceable years left. We want you to teach a guy
Serviceable?
everything. Yeah, dude. Last year was a fluke.
What do you mean? That wasn't a fluke. It doesn't. No, he had way better years in LA statistically.
That's what I'm saying. Last year was a pretty good year comparably.
Right, that's what he is. LA, he had the advantage of the team being very good. He is a good quarterback.
Nah, ever since he broke his hand, got a boo-boo.
I don't know why people think he's bad. He's actually a good quarterback. There are 18. He's a top 12 quarterback in the league. That's crazy.
Oh, there's there's the camera.
Yeah, I don't know what you thought you were looking at.
I don't know.
Is there a single quarterback in the NFC West better than him?
Yeah, Gino.
No. Is there a single quarterback in the AFC or NFC South better than him?
Yeah. Tom Brady coming out of retirement.
No. So that's 8 guys he's better than. Is there a...
He's not better than Gino.
He certainly is.
Oh my God.
And
no.
I don't even think a regular human would debate that.
Gino just needed somebody to let him cook. I've always believed in Gino.
No,
I've been saying this
I've
for a long
I've
time.
always said Gino was just
He's got amazing pocket presence in a time where you have to have all these quarterbacks rolling out and moving and shaking and go. He steps up in the pocket. He believes in his boys to block. He delivers that dime.
I think you're wrong, and I hate you. Fine.
Matthew Stafford better than Goff.
Not anymore. I would take Goff back at this point. Stafford is... That arm is broken. Hey, we're not doing
Jack
that.
Campbell, Iowa, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hawkeyes.
That's I think the second Iowa player taken. Girlfriend plays basketball. That's great. Great stat. Will this guy pop the top?
He's trying to right there in that picture. He's trying to rip it off.
Jack Campbell is like the most Iowa name I can think of.
Oh no. This guy's probably an absolute nightmare to play basketball against. He might be scared.
He earned the nickname Captain Jack. There's only one Captain Jack.
Who's that?
Jack Sparrow.
You couldn't think of a cooler Jack guy?
Jack Daniels.
They are all not wearing anything. No shirts under these jackets.
No, just cool sweatshirt season.
What is going on?
They used to do those little promo cut videos, and they'd be in their suits, and they would be wearing...
Yeah. Or in their full football gear. Or in fucking,
I would have intercepted that. I would have caught that ball. I want that on the record. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
That's a crazy thing. Hell yeah, safety, baby.
COVID really laxed up the rules here. All right, Bucks taking a quarterback.
Right there.
I know.
Football, just keep him in his jersey.
Bucks taking a quarterback. Bet.
Will Levi's?
Hendon Hooker. I like Hendon Hooker better than Levis. Leviosa.
Is it Levis? I don't know.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I would take Hendon Hooker.
Pass dropping or draft dropping Leviosa. Fallen in the draft. I just cast a spell. Congrats to me.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
What are you thinking here?
There's good old TB.
Why is he in there?
He's their coach.
Oh no, I mean,
Oh.
for him?
Yeah.
He's a fucking analyst guy. Oh no, that's just he looks like, what's
He just looks like an analyst.
He looks like, oh geez, what's his name? I can't remember.
He looks like an accountant. Uh-oh.
Here it is, it's coming.
No.
It's coming.
No.
Look, he's sitting there, he's like, oh geez, I'm going to be Tom Brady Jr.
That's not the face of someone that's been picked, just so we're clear.
You're probably right.
What did he say? I'm going 24 to Minnesota.
Those are two small people.
Maybe the camera's just not doing him any favors. No, they're very tiny.
Oh, dang. ESPN is too far ahead of ABC coverage.
Are they?
Yeah.
They ruined it for me?
Yeah.
Where's my update?
I'm tapped in. Connected. Plugged into the matrix.
That's so stupid. So I predicted 5 quarterbacks would go in the first round. So this is helpful to me.
How's the juice force? Is it juicing you?
No, they didn't take him. You fucking lied to me. You tricked me in my own house.
I said I knew who they chose. I didn't say.
Oh, you bitch.
Guys.
You bitch.
Sorry.
There's going to be 3 quarterbacks in the first round then. So, who's DeMar Hamlin?
The guy that had his heart.
I know that was the.
That's a bad joke.
All right.
But it's Aaron Darnold Jr. Apparently, look, he's just not. He's like, oh fuck. Oh no, he's just crying. Okay. I thought he was like, oh goddamn.
Notice the arm length, big difference. Put up their bench.
What a stud. He doesn't look happy though. He's like, oh shit. Everybody's comparing me to Aaron Darnold. God damn it! Like,
Well, I mean, what do you want? I do. That was great. That was a great rush there. Hendon Hooker, come on, baby. Who?
oh yeah.
Do you really? I don't even know if this was Tampa's biggest need, though. So is Tampa just like conceding Baker Mayfield as quarterback this year?
I believe that I read that they have confidence in Kyle Trask.
What?
That's what I think I read. So maybe it's a competition right now, but
It's actually pretty good.
the beer or the
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a lot better than the other one.
What's that?
There's the Fruit Force and the.
Oh, which is the one you asked for, but this is Juice Force.
Right. It's not Fruit Force. Whatever their normal one is.
Voodoo Ranger.
Yeah. But whatever. Air Force, bullshit Force, fuck off Force.
Oh yes.
Whatever it is.
I think it's a green can.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is like significantly
Juice Force.
better.
Juicing up the force.
I'm going on Juice Force 1. I'm gonna you don't want to use like I'm gonna get juice because that's the actual juice can. Remember I have a collection, Series J collection.
The one with the girl with the titties on it. Oh, that's a good can.
Unfamiliar with it.
Oh no! Whoops! I'm getting things mixed up. Juice.
That's crazy.
Juice is the alcoholic beverage.
Yeah.
Lost. Do you remember Lost?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one had the girl with the boobs on.
Yeah, Kyler and I must have told this story 100 times. We bought a whole pallet of it from Big Lots.
That's awesome.
And like it was middle of the summer. We were gaming so hard. We drank like 24 of them in like 3 days.
Oh, that's so bad.
Oh, really? You think? At some point
No wonder you got fucking stones in your fucking.
we were sitting inside. I remember very clearly being like, I don't feel very good, and I'm like sweating, doing nothing, and my body was like, I mean, I never been more locked into Call of Duty in my life. I was unstoppable. And so Kyler picks up the can. He goes, hey, it says we shouldn't drink more than like 1.5 of these a day. What number are you on? I'm like 5. And he goes, yep. And then I remember so very clearly. He goes, I go home. I got shit so bad. And I was like, yeah, me too. And I remember just liquid diarrhea, like the most aggressive. I could not stop shitting.
That is so fucked up.
I was on a run for, a 2-day lost bender. Never saw him again.
That is crazy.
I think the U.S. military needs to look into different ways to obtain information from people.
Yeah.
Torture doesn't have to just be mental or physical in threat or nature. Just drip line them something. Drip line them a little.
Pump them full of Lost energy drink.
They'll beg you to stop.
Oh shit! What if their heart explodes? Did you?
Oops.
You need to. I know you don't really like think you need a doctor, and your body is a
Don't.
modern medical mystery.
Miracle.
But
Mystery, maybe, but it is a miracle.
You might want to just get your heart checked out because that dude, I think the most energy drinks I've had in one day was like two, and I felt like a really good cocaine high.
I
That
I
was
I average minimum Monday through Thursday, two minimum.
yeah.
But I have switched up to drinking like the like either C4 or
Why do we need Chris Pratt?
that's Peter Quill or Star Lord, idiot.
Why?
ABC is just like they're selling you a lot of bullshit right now. But anyway, the doctor told me as long as I can get my hands like this and just pull as hard as I can, the adrenaline release will just keep the heart going. That's from a doctor. Okay.
I've never seen or heard of that strategy ever. Okay, well,
If
is
you
he saying like if you feel like you're going into heart failure, you need to clasp your hands like this?
no
Like that?
no
What is he saying?
no, I guess what he was saying was like, because when they put me under to take my wisdom teeth out and I didn't wake up, they were like, you're like, my heartbeat was like very arrhythmic and random kind of. So they wouldn't have me do like a heart checkup. And they were like, this is strange. That's all they said. This is strange. They had to, and I was like, this was the funny thing. I think I was like 17. And like, we have to get the pediatric doctor down here from Seattle. I was like, well, I mean, if we just round up, my birthday's in a few months here. I don't know if I need to see the kid doctor. I'm not 5. And so it might have been like 16, whatever. She comes down. I go back a few weeks later. She comes down. But during that time period, the doctor, like just general doctor's office was like, we recommend heavily that you don't do anything to increase your heart rate. And so the doctor was basically like, sit inside and play video games for like 3 weeks. And I was like, okay. After the first week, I went down to the CBRC down here and played ball. And I was like, if I die, I die. Then the heart doctor was like, no, this is nothing. And the way she explained it was like, there was, I had like a little murmur, but instead of my heart, like when I start running and it's pumping hard, my body's releasing, I guess in her description, enough adrenaline to like counteract that. So it shouldn't ever just like either double beat or stop beating, I guess. I'm basically crank. But
I don't know if that's
then
but I get, yeah.
then it was the way she tested this was I went like this and just pulled and it just started like, and so she goes, if your chest hurts, just do that.
Okay.
So if you think you're having a heart attack, you are. Just grip it and pull as hard as you can. It might not stop the heart attack, but you at least get a little adrenaline out.
Okay. I'll try that next time I feel like I'm having a heart attack.
My heart hasn't hurt in a while, so that's good.
Do you do this regularly? You just kind of.
No, almost never. Maybe I should do it a lot.
That guy.
No, it's not a guy.
In the Titan.
Not a guy.
I bet that person is a stud. You can't have a chain that big. Did you see the chain?
No, I saw it. That's the confusing part to
You
me.
can't have a chain that big and not be a stud.
Oh, you guys got the wide receiver.
Oh shit! Oh, that's fucking tight.
I just want you to know that they had a specific person read his name for a specific reason.
Yeah, you're probably correct.
He can't just be saying Najigba.
Yeah, the person that had the chain couldn't say that.
Correct. That's what I'm inferring. Because one slip,
That's crazy.
I think that's a great pick for you guys. Is he a slot guy?
No, he's outside, I think.
Well, you guys already have two outside guys.
I think he's wearing a shirt under. Yeah, the boys. He's one of us. Fucking normal.
A shirt wearing kind of guy?
I'm sure this is a pick to either take over for
Lockett?
or when DK asks for a trade.
Yeah, but he's not big like DK big.
No.
That's why I think you let him run the slot.
You might be able to, yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. Tyler Lockett runs one route. Somewhere down the field, either continue to go straight or bend it in a little bit. That's what he does. He obviously runs other routes, but that's what he runs best. That's cool. That's actually like a pretty good pick.
What a stud, dude.
Jesus.
Yep. Dude, that team.
All of those guys were on that team.
That's a problem, dude. That is a problem.
Holy shit. So he was a sophomore on that team?
Must have been.
Were they all? So, oh, holy crap.
Sophomore set, and Olave was the only one that was a junior when he got drafted. Yeah.
So Garrett Wilson was there for 4 years?
No, 2.
2?
Yeah.
Oh, sophomore, junior.
Mm-hmm.
How did they lose? Who was their quarterback? Who needs to be blamed for this? That's the most unbelievable receiving core I've ever seen. That's like when you hear stories of like, who was it? It was like,
That's a crazy toe tap. Oh my god.
what's the award that Cooper Kupp won every year at Eastern for like best FCS receiver? I actually don't know if he won it, but he should have.
I can't remember what it is.
Is it like the Jerry Rice thing or something?
Oh,
Like,
it could be Jerry Rice, actually.
because I remember he had no business playing in the FCS, but that's where he was for a little bit.
Yeah, he played it like.
But wasn't there some story of like Steve Smith and Randy Moss playing at the same school?
Maybe.
I'm trying to think of who it was.
That's an awesome pick, though. Yeah, I like that. I mean, whatever.
That's a great pick.
It's fine.
I was kind of hoping maybe he would make it to the very start of the second round.
Seattle's first team ever to have 3 1,000-yard receivers.
I mean, I think that should probably start becoming a little more common.
Yeah.
Just with how much, like, quarterbacks are throwing for 5,500 yards.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chargers. You got to go offensive line.
Do they?
Yeah. Or is it wide receiver season now?
I don't know.
To be fair, if the Chargers took a wide receiver, I wouldn't blame them since theirs get hurt every other day. If the Chargers could actually make the best pick possible for their franchise, it would be new training staff.
Probably. Ones that don't stab their quarterback in the heart with a fucking needle.
And he broke my ribs. He pierced my lungs. Tyrod Taylor barely made it out of that organization alive.
I wonder where he's at now. I wonder what he's done. Uh-oh.
Why would you want to be picked here?
Oh, he's looking happy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Why would you do that, though?
I don't know, because people have been throwing it on fucking Justin Herbert this whole time.
Well, I've made very clear argument. So is Kyler that Herbert is wildly overrated.
Sure. But
To,
I would say
to be fair,
it's more Staley's fault than it was any fucking thing else.
Levis is the same player he is. They're just big arm
Yeah,
bastards.
You're right.
I don't know why you would pick the same quarterback. I hope the Rams draft an offensive lineman. I already said that, but I'm just hoping. On a wish and a prayer. Can we do another like special announcement? And we drew one name out of a hat. It's Boltman. Okay, that makes sense. It's wide receiver season.
He didn't look super happy.
Well, he knows what he's going into. Certain death.
He's still gonna play. He won't play for the first 4 weeks, but
Certain death.
he'll get some time.
Set a personal best of 6'10" in the high jump. That's crazy.
What a stud.
That's 6'10". That's pretty good, I think.
Yeah, anything over 6 foot is pretty fucking impressive.
Really?
Oh fuck yeah. Dude.
No way.
Jumping your whole entire body over 6 feet as a stopping point is very impressive.
I could do that. I certainly could do that. I can like standing jump a 4-foot fence.
You cannot do it.
Running jump a 4-foot fence.
You can run jump before.
That's what I meant. I don't have a 48-inch vertical. It'd be crazy.
That's what I'm saying, dude. 6 foot high jump is very impressive.
But how high do you really have to jump to get to 6 feet?
I mean, maybe, maybe 3.5, 4 feet. Maybe you could do it.
You just got to get your body to act as a pendulum there, right?
That was the hardest thing that when I was in high school trying to high jump, because my coach really wanted me to do it, and I couldn't figure out the getting my entire body
Back? Yeah.
I had the height, I just couldn't.
Sure.
Couldn't fucking get the form down.
That would be the hardest part, certainly. That's why I think 6 feet is doable for like a regular to maybe above average athlete.
I don't know, dude. That's tough.
Well, if I ever get the opportunity.
I would love to see you attempt it. I would love to. It'd be very impressive.
I can jump over a garbage can.
I'm sure you can.
People are grading. Obviously, these are just like Seahawks fans doing it, but they're 47% say the first round was an A, and 42% say it was a B. I think it's a B because your second pick was insanely good, and the first pick was like dumb.
Yeah, I don't know about any of that. been really impressed with whatever they saw on film, or maybe they just liked him when they met him. I don't
Then
know.
they should have traded back.
All right. No, I don't get it. Maybe they are thinking that all the worthwhile linemen and quarterbacks are going to stay in the second round. I don't know.
I don't either. I don't think people are touting this draft as like supremely talented, are they?
Not quarterback wise. There's like 4 quarterbacks that are worthwhile. Linemen, maybe.
Maybe.
There's always good linemen.
I think it's easier to make a good lineman than to make a good quarterback.
Yeah. Uh huh. Oh yeah. Actually.
Do the Kraken play today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow. They played last night and we didn't get it because
Oh.
the score was exactly the same.
That's
as it was
right.
on Monday.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we won last night. We won Monday.
Okay. Can't wait.
I almost bought a Starry the other day.
I almost did too.
Almost went down that dark path.
I'm gonna do it. You know I'm gonna do it. Someone said he got paid more than Hurts. Not Hurts. Is that true? I thought it was
It's very close.
not as much guaranteed. I mean, 185 guaranteed is pretty fucking good. But he didn't get the number he said he thought he was worth.
It might be the opposite. It might be more, just a tiny bit more guaranteed, but
Less total.
less overall. Yeah. I think. But
Because I
it's
think
kind of crazy that they're neck and neck with their contracts.
well, when one of them's been to a Super Bowl and the other one's an MVP. Both are MVPs, aren't they? I can't remember who.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Hurts got the MVP this year.
Mm-hmm. No, Mahomes did. No. I can't remember.
Hurts.
Hurts done it.
I don't know. Now that we did a whole coverage on it, I just don't care about MVP.
Well, I guess last year was kind of a down year for Lamar.
No, I understand that, but he hasn't had an up year since he was MVP.
Which I guess is maybe my point, that I'm confused why the contracts are so similar.
I know. Well, because that, to his credit, when he didn't play, the Ravens were horrible.
I'm sure his agent said, well, he's not getting any younger, so you're going to have to pay him now.
Yeah. So strange.
Money isn't real.
No, of course not.
What does Baltimore need? Baltimore needs a good... We need to bolster that defense for Baltimore. They need to be scary again. They need to be killing people.
I don't know. Their defense last year was very good.
Give them a murderer on defense. Ah, well, there you go.
Wide
It
receiver season.
It is. Wow.
He looks tiny. What hotel is this in, I wonder?
What city is it in? Kansas City? Where's it at?
I don't know. Yeah, it's in Kansas City. You're right. Yep, says right there. All right. Oh, sweet, a Tommy Hilfiger shirt from the 90s. Hell yeah.
Matching Tommy Hilfigers. There you go. Oh shit, his parents are dead? Damn.
I tell you what. When in doubt, just draft a wide receiver. Even though they just got OBJ and does this all but confirm?
Oh, his dad's not dead.
Does this all but confirm that DeAndre Hopkins definitely not going to Baltimore? 100%.
Apparently he's going to the Titans.
I don't know how or why you would choose to do that to yourself, but
Apparently that's what the Titans and Cardinals were talking about as soon as the draft started. Their brass were in deep, thoughtful conversation together, I guess.
well, I think since it didn't happen in this first round, it's maybe not going to happen.
Can it not happen anymore?
Sure can, but I mean, don't you think DeAndre Hopkins is worth first rounder? Or is he not worth that anymore?
No. So I read it was like a second round pick.
Okay. So tomorrow.
Could happen tonight, yeah. I mean, I would probably still show up a first round, but
Well, not if you don't have to.
yeah, exactly. Whoop. Damn, split him. Oh, tell him.
He is small.
Yeah, he's 5'9".
I got a level. Every time OBJ says something, I just go, you don't know. But put some respect on his name. Super Bowl champion.
See, now that's classy.
That's like the most NFL draft day picture I ever seen.
I like it.
Arms crossed, college jersey on. So he played 4 years, I'm guessing.
That looks like 4 years.
You think he averaged like 70 catches a year for 3 years? I don't. A first team All American as a freshman. Sometimes I don't know if you can trust guys that go to college for 4 years. If they're linemen, yes. If they're a skill position player, I'm a little worried.
It's a lot of wear and tear on those bones.
Well, and why weren't you good enough as a junior? You know?
Well, the graphic said that he opted in to stay all 4 years.
Right.
So I'm sure he had some interest maybe last year or whatever, but he's just like, fuck it. I want to keep playing at college. Some players do that, man.
Well, I suppose if you're told you could be a third, fourth round pick, you go, I'll just go back to school and try to become a first or second round pick.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense to me, but you have to have some upside.
Well,
But there's quarterbacks that do that. They gamble on it and they play terribly, and then they're just like, "Oh, we're not drafting you at all."
yeah. I think it's also, it's not like this too much anymore, but there's still that sense of like team mentality too. Like,
Sure.
if I like what we're doing here, why would I risk it? You know, I'm gonna be way richer. I have a lot of money, but I might end up fucking hating football. You know,
That's fine.
if you go to and you sit on the fucking bench. For
Okay,
you know
well,
what I'm saying?
and then what do you say about Bijan Robinson, who junior year, as soon as he go to the NFL, he did, but he didn't even play in the bowl game. He just sat out, and UW whipped their ass.
Right.
That's. I said this earlier. If you are worried about getting hurt, you're going to get hurt. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That's really the Vikings. They need a quarterback. Kirk Cousins not going to be there for a while. This guy also is like mini Kirk Cousins.
It's true. Kirk is not the answer, man. He's fucking awful.
No, of course. Well, he's not awful, but
Oh, I want to call him awful.
that's fine. He might not be a winner, but he's not awful. Primetime Kirk is a problem. Everyone knows this. And one kid's wearing a mask under his chin.
Is he?
Right in the middle of the screen.
Talk about the white guys in the back.
No. But that would make more sense. Cowards.
Will's not looking too happy. He thought he was going to go
To who?
to the Buccaneers.
If the Bucks don't want you, bad sign. I think the obligatory clapping is lame. Because I bet you not all of them agreed on who to pick.
They're getting excited.
We got ourselves a good one. The Vikings got to go defense.
Yeah.
They got to go defense.
I don't even know what their problem was on defense. They're just bad all around.
I don't know either. Sometimes they were good. Sometimes they're like, anyone can score for any reason. What if they made a trade here?
The pick is in. We are trading our pick.
Who let the Giants sign off on giving a dumb contract to Daniel Jones? Who signed off on that?
The Mara family.
Fired.
I don't know. Yeah, it's not.
Right.
Doesn't make very much sense. Oh, dude, it's wide receiver season. Holy shit.
Katie agrees with you. Cousins is ass, but
Yeah,
he's not actual ass. Just so we're clear, statistically, he is not
I
ass.
don't give a shit.
All right.
He has some very bad games.
I know he does. I'm not saying he is like gonna win a Super Bowl, but like
I'm always gonna remember. Always gonna remember.
never forget.
The -3 points that he got me. Threw for 70 yards and like fumbled twice. Intercepted once or some bullshit.
I mean, you can't trust him.
Oh my god. I'm always gonna remember that shit. I'm gonna hold that against him for the rest of his life.
Have you considered emailing him?
That's a good. I'm gonna have to slide into his Twitter DM and be like, "Hey, buddy,
At least do it from the company account if you do.
we need you to fuck off."
Ooh,
Oh shit. Here you go.
awesome. Thank you.
Oh dang. Can you put the? I'll put it in the fridge or freezer. Yeah.
This is super hot.
Maybe I'll make it for lunch tomorrow.
Just make him tonight. Have a pizza stick party.
Pizza sticks. Thanks, Ash. Need some sauce.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Jaguars traded their pick 1 back to the Giants. What a strange move. Yeah, once somebody takes a wide receiver, everybody's going to take a wide receiver. I like that. I can't wait for next year's draft when that USC kid goes number one.
A puppy.
What kind of sauce we using?
Vandal sauce. A Northwest class.
Calvin.
Pink suit. That's a good move too. I like a pink suit. Pink suit is like choosing the number 0 to wear. If you wear a pink suit, you better be a fucking stud.
True. It's a power move for sure. Because nothing would be worse than them flashing back to draft day over and over again to talk about how bad you were, and you're wearing a pink suit.
Nothing worse, man.
So how many times you can go see this movie?
Is this the new Peter Pan movie?
Yeah.
I'm not super interested in it, but I saw they're also doing like a Peter Pan show.
So you're gonna watch this movie 5 times.
Why am I a Peter Pan guy? Where is that coming from?
I mean, your whole persona screams Peter Pan.
No, it doesn't. What the fuck? Where is that coming from?
You're a little fairy.
It's just pretty good. You want to try some?
No, it looks hot as shit.
It's not cold.
Yeah. No, I can tell the labeling looks like it's like get ready to have your anus bleed.
Pretty good.
I'll pass, sir. Thank you.
When I was a kid,
When I was a young boy.
I don't think I was like super into Peter Pan, but I know we had it.
So I never watched it because I was like, this lame.
Well,
My mom will tell you we owned it, but I never watched it.
I'm sorry that you didn't have a very happy childhood.
I watched The Lion King over 100 times. I
Oh,
watched
yeah.
Aladdin over 100 times.
Yep, me too. Lion King and Aladdin were definitely on repeat.
I feel like it was like a really bad choice. Like whoever was watching me, or usually my mom or aunt or dad, whoever was going to be, was like, all right, it's like we did outside time and then we did movie time, and it was like, what movie do you want to watch? And I was like, well, I only know 2.
Yeah. Yeah, we did a lot of those 2 for sure. Beauty and the Beast, I watched a lot.
That one scared me.
Yeah, I think I liked it for that reason. And Jurassic Park, I watched a shit ton. Dude, when I was 3 years old, you asked my mom, I would beg for that. I would watch it like 6, 7 times in a row.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, dinosaurs are fucking awesome. I don't care that they're eating people and going crazy.
No. I guess I remember watching Jurassic Park much older.
I appreciated it when I was older, but yeah, I was just looking for the dinosaurs, I'm sure.
I watched a ton of Land Before Time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think the first like 2 or 3 we had.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
I mean, those were the best ones. Then they just got really bad.
Well, you can only have that idea so much, you know? Like, what are you going to, like...
Group of dinosaur friends, trouble.
On an adventure.
And they always needed food. They're always like, we got to find more tree stars.
Or like they find another dinosaur and they have to be friends with it.
What did they call the T-Rexes?
Chomper. Well, that was his name.
The T-Rex name was Jomper.
Yeah, he was Chomper.
Oh.
I can't remember what they called him, but they probably called
I
the
mean,
Dodgers.
the bad guys. They always call them.
Go Patriots.
Who is this?
Elizabeth Banks.
Her career's gone to shit.
Yeah, she had to produce or direct Cocaine Bear.
And now she has to host Press Your Luck. Press Your Luck is an awesome game show, though. Did you ever watch it? Wasn't up your...
I don't think so. What is it about? What do you do?
Just a random board of money and prizes.
You gotta like press buttons or something?
And you have the red button in front of you, and it just hops around randomly, and you hit the button when you want it to stop, and then you get whatever it lands on.
Oh.
But on that same board, there's things that give you more spins, or there's things that take away spins. But then there's also a whammy, that little red guy. And if you hit a whammy, it takes away all of your stuff. You can stop whenever you want and pass your spins to other players, and they have to use all those spins. If you get 4 whammies, you're out of the game completely. And then they introduced the double whammy. And if you get double whammied, they physically like shoot slime or feathers or random crap at you, and it's very funny. But the history of that game is wild. Because when it first came out, some guy recorded the shows, figured out there was a pattern to it, and he hit like the best thing you can hit. It's called like it's like 2,000 spin again. So he'd get like $2,000 and he'd get a spin again. He hit that square over and over and over and over and over until he had 6 figures worth of money.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then he fucked up and didn't get it. And he was losing focus, so then he passed his spins, and obviously he won. But they had to do a whole investigation. He ended up getting robbed of his money that he won from the show. And people were like, well, it was like an inside job. They stole their money back because they said he cheated. And he argued he couldn't have cheated because it was just a pattern that they didn't hide. And so now it really is random.
He's a Terrapins guy. Go Pins.
Go Pins.
See? These guys are classy. Wide receiver guys, classy. Wearing the jersey or zipping up your goddamn jacket.
Super popular quarterback or middle linebacker? No.
Just full bare boobs.
How come this guy's always a bad guy?
Is this the Joe guy? You?
Oh. Hey, honey, who's the like British guy that's always a bad guy? He's in the Punisher TV show, and he has like a yeah, Ben Barnes. Yeah. He's never been a good guy in anything. Oh, really? Oh, that's from a long time ago. If do you all right here? Do you think Will get drafted before the first round ends?
No.
All right, I'll bet you he does.
Hooker will be before.
Oh, but yeah, maybe. I'll bet you he does. Here's what we'll bet.
What we bet? Nothing spicy based.
I know. Well, I don't need that from you anymore.
And nothing's in based. I know for a fact it has to be something. I will do the Zen challenge, but it has to be something that I know I'm correct at. I know I'm 100%.
Oh, gee, coward.
Well, okay, but how many times have you said I'm 100% right? I know I am, and then you've been wrong. There's a chance I could be wrong.
I'm never wrong,
Oh
just
my
so we're
God.
clear. That's crazy.
All right, but what we betting? Put it on.
You
What we
can
betting?
you can set the terms. I'll power slam the warm pub beer if I'm wrong.
All right.
If I'm right,
Yeah. What do I gotta do?
you gotta we gotta go down to Liberty and you gotta run a mile around the baseball field.
Perfect.
Deal?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. God,
And we're just simply saying
drafted in the first round.
Levi's before Hook. Oh no, we're saying first round.
Levi's is drafted in the first round.
That's the bet.
Yeah, there's 5 picks left.
Okay, not Hooker before Levi's.
No. I think Levi's will get picked before Hooker at this point.
No, not gonna happen. He was too smiley and then didn't get picked to be picked in the first round.
If if he doesn't get picked, the Rams might take him.
They got a second round pick.
Yeah, very, very early too.
That's good.
Did you see New Era told the MLB they don't want people wearing that big hat anymore?
So that's fucking stupid. Did they say why? It makes their hats look bad?
It's not on brand. I don't know. I think it's cool as shit.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious.
Maybe it's
I don't-
because people keep asking for them. They're like, we're not making these.
Yeah,
I don't know.
because they're not a New Era hat. It's some like it's the brother of somebody.
Then that's why they're saying they can't wear that because it's not officially licensed MLB gear that we paid a shitload of money for them to wear.
Somebody's brother. It's a baseball player's brother.
Yeah.
Made it as a joke for his team, and like people loved it. Like, oh man, cool. So now like all these players are like, make me a big ass hat.
Yeah.
He's too smiley, dude. He's not going to the first round. Look, he's too happy.
He's like, I'm shocked. I'm appalled that I have not been picked yet.
He's too happy, man. He's not going.
He's going to kill somebody tonight. If I was told that you're going to go in the first round or probably will go in the first round and then I wasn't picked in the first round, I'm going to level with you. I'm not showing up for day 2. All right, here we go, Bills. A Josh Allen backup quarterback. Oh, that's sick. God damn.
He's like, oh shit.
I'm going to a good team. Oh no. Quick, find the Bills hat. Quick, find the Bills hat.
Oh shit.
Come on, dude, hurry.
We need to get a Bills hat. And also, why is he taking that? Like, you could see the colors. You could see what it said. Like, he's literally looking at it for like 5 seconds each.
I would just be grabbing him, looking at him, and if it wasn't the hat, I'd just be chucking it.
Goofball.
Do you think... Is Knox a wide receiver or tight end? He's a wide receiver, right?
No, he's a tight end.
This is a weird pick then?
Nah. He had a lot of opportunities and he dropped a lot of balls.
Okay. Because this kid can't block.
The last like 3 games, he really stepped it up, but for most of the season he was just kind of struggling. And you can kind of blame it on his brother dying. So like you can.
I won't, but he could.
Yeah. But yeah, he this was supposed to be his breakout season, and he didn't.
A little flat.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I mean, this kid's good.
maybe they run like 2 tight end sets and just go crazy.
I at least know who this guy is from watching some Pac-12 stuff, you know?
A shirt under fucking one of the boys.
One of the boys.
Good for him. Oh, he's a big guy. Jesus.
I just don't give a fuck.
Holy balls. Oh, yeah. Just let me fucking go. Was that a catch? Jeez.
And Josh Gordon said it was.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Oh.
That's why Colorado went 1-11. That's why Deion said, "Get off my team."
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Big target. Yeah, that'll be good.
People are asking though, can he handle the Josh Allen heat?
Maybe. Wonder if he can block.
No, he cannot. He is not a blocking tight end.
Damn. That's some good numbies.
Do those look like blocking tight end stats?
No. 70 receptions? That's pretty fucking good.
That's 70 times he chose to never block.
Wow.
I think the report was on him. He's okay at chipping and running. But Travis Kelce's not a blocking tight end by nature. Doesn't mean he can't block, but there you go. Look at that. Through the roof.
That's interesting though. 80s, a little bit of a spike, and then 90s, a dip. I wonder what was going on. Who was a good tight end in the 80s?
Kellen Winslow,
Oh.
senior.
Yeah, that's pretty much it though, huh?
Depending on which part of the 80s that was in. I'm not going to say it.
You wanted to say Antonio Gates, huh?
Yeah.
This old fuck when he finally retired.
Yeah. I also wanted to say Tony Gonzalez, but I actually know that he was not anywhere near that. But I was like, yeah, all I can think of is Kellen Winslow, senior.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anybody either. Vernon Davis.
They found the hat. Update. They found the hat.
Finally.
That hat guy should be reprimanded.
I know, it took way too long, buddy. Maybe he's not a football guy. He's just a hat guy. Oh, Gary.
Why does the Dallas Cowboys draft room look like the fucking cockpit of the Death Star? What?
They are the empire of the NFL.
Oh my God. Jerry, come on, dude. He thinks he's fucking Vader.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I mean, look at their watch party. It's like 20,000 people.
Everybody. They're the little clone troopers. What they did to that American flag is unconstitutional. They put a Dallas Cowboy star on the other side of it. Those are traitors to the nation.
Can't desecrate the flag like that.
Jail.
Do you think Gillen Moore is crying into his pillow right now?
Yeah.
Getting prepped for next XFL season? Be a head coach there?
He'd be so good at that, dude.
You probably would excel, huh?
I think he is. Imagine somebody that has insane. This is a crazy helmet.
We need to find one of those.
I just imagine someone that understands offense and can teach it to anybody. He could run the most complicated offensive schemes, I bet, and just destroy people. This is an unacceptable draft room.
It's kind of scary, huh?
I hate the Cowboys more than ever now.
It's crazy that he had to be the scapegoat for that.
I know.
Offensive downfall.
Yeah, not Mike McCarthy's dumbass.
Yeah. Not Dak's fucking
Incompetence.
overrated play.
Yep. Yeah, how crazy is that?
McCarthy's a big boy. You fucking stud, huh?
Looks like he's hiding a Donkey Kong barrel under that sweater.
I was gonna say, dude, he's fucking barrel bellied. Fuck a barrel chest.
Oh, he just ate it right to his guts.
Mm-hmm.
So, somehow those glasses make it look like he has a lazy eye. That heart.
You do.
I gotta be honest. I love watching football. I love the Rams. I don't know if you could pay me money to dress up in some of this dumb fan shit and go to this.
If they pay me, I would do it. It'll be fun.
Quarterback, 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 quarterback. Will. Come on. Fuck.
Mozzie.
That sucks, dude.
Again, writing science fiction at age 13.
Well, you left out the headline there. Poetry.
Poetry. Wants to write movies or songs in the future. Whoa.
We gotta hire that guy. Oh, shirtless. Shirtless. Not even pretending to wear.
my
Not even
God.
pretending to wear the sweater. Full shirtless.
What is happening? This is what? It's obviously a thing.
Pop the top, dude.
The NFL producers just weird. They're like, "Hey, little college boys, I want to see you with your shirt off." Fucking strange people. Pop that sucker off, and that guy was sweating.
I know.
So, they were like, "Hey, go run some fucking sprints and then pop that top."
They either they caught him leaving like the combine or practice field, or he just got out of the locker room, and they were like, "Take that shirt off." He goes, "What? Do it.
Oh man.
Do you want to get in the NFL? You're gonna pop that top."
Yeah, it's one of those things, dude. Like, help me, help you.
You know what? Great pointing out. Why was he sweating?
I'm telling you, man.
Do you think they WWE'd it where they just like sprayed him down with like a bottle of water, misted him? Did the Triple H move where he just like pours a gallon of baby oil on his body every time he gets ready to go fight?
Oh, yeah.
Turns him into a slippery snake.
Oh yeah. Dirty.
Oh. Hey, honey. Hey, Yara.
What's up, dude?
What percentage of Americans do you actually think care that Jerry Springer died?
Jerry Springer was fucking.
What percentage of Americans do you think thought he was already dead?
Dude, he's a national icon. People in different countries were, they fucking see him. He'd go to fucking, Istanbul. He'd go to fucking Switzerland. Jerry, people knew that motherfucker, man. He was huge. I think people care.
That's
He's
crazy.
the king of shit TV. He basically was like.
He is the king of shit TV. You're right.
He's like. I mean, and then like all the imitators like Maury and Steve Wilkos and
Yeah.
all these other motherfuckers popped off. Like he was him, man. I remember watching his show all the time.
That was
Diesel
that was
fucking-
visually very funny. I don't know why.
Sequin gray suit rolling in a tricycle. Like he's fucking Jigsaw or something. Bald Jigsaw. Just fucking...
Well, technically,
I'd like to play a game.
technically, the guy that was Jigsaw was bald because he was dying,
Oh, sure. Yeah.
but not the doll.
Oh, man.
Dude, I think that would be such a funny button to have hotkeyed. Just Jigsaw asking if you want to play a game. You can just hit it whenever you wanted.
In Vin Diesel's voice.
God.
My family likes to play games.
Fuck The Rock. Dwayne, I hear you like fucking people in movies. Do you want to play a game? I have tied all of the money you've made from this movie on this conveyor belt, headed straight for a fire pit. And on the other is your family. Choose one. Time starts now. And Dwayne just immediately goes, money!
You always pick family. Come on, Dwayne. Yeah, that's depressing. Ooh, there you go.
It's funny that the beef they created. I saw a thing today. I guess I saw it again. But they couldn't be on the set at the same time and shit.
Right.
It reminded me of, like, when 50 and Game tried to record Hate It or Love It, and neither of them were there at the same time to record the music video.
Yep.
And they just green screened them into each other's shots. Hate it or love it, the underdog's on top. And I'm gonna shine, homie, until my heart is stopped. I'm Rap's MVP. So go ahead and hate on me. See, I did that in reverse order, so it wasn't.
Those motherfuckers, man, they were making some good music around that time.
It's cool.
Like, individually and together.
I just liked when he started yelling G-Unit a whole bunch.
Yeah.
I watched a guy play slots today and lose $3.2 million.
Damn.
Couldn't have been happier.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Come on. Draft a backup. Offensive lineman. There you go.
Gotta protect Trevor Lawrence.
Smart.
His family didn't look too happy.
And give ETN some running room, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine being drafted to the NFL and people just go, cool.
That's literally what it looks like.
If you guys ever did that shit to me, I'd be like, get out of my house.
No!
Oh!
What is going on?
He just had to flex the chest piece.
Well, at least it wasn't like full frontal. Like, goddamn.
He made a deal. Like, I'm not going to take my shirt off, but I'll show my chest.
Dude.
That should have been caught.
Yeah, with all that time that he was given.
The play was probably a penalty on him for that hit, to be honest. Who's Oklahoma's quarterback? He seems like he sucks.
Good question. I don't know.
This guy is huge. Anton Harrison, firm handshakes. He's giant.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
How do you think the O2 levels are in his body?
I don't know. Maybe all right.
All right, we're back to RG3. I don't like that his eyes never get wider. They only get, like, squintier when he's saying things. The eyelids never go up. They only go down.
You gotta get a body language expert on this.
Oh, I'm getting called from the CDC National Immunity telephone number. Do you think that's real?
Yeah, they want
They-
you to create a
They need my blood now.
Serum.
Yep, they need my blood now. How can one man be so naturally immune to so many things?
They got the call. World War III is on, so they're like, we need to find
We need the superhuman.
the $6 million man.
And they didn't call any of these alleged high performance athletes. They called me.
This is Cody. Here, you got to think about this. This is for entertainment.
Right.
Your DNA is for
World survival.
ultra high performance and ultimately the survival of mankind.
Defending all of the known human world against alien invasion.
Doing a little callback. Do you think that the drinking 12 losts in 3 days
Yes.
permanently changed your DNA to create it as the superhuman that we see in front of us?
I was the first one to fuck with RMNA, MNRA, LMNOP. What is it? RNA?
mRNA?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were also the first human to be able to accept that amount of uranium
Correct.
and radiation poisoning.
Turns out I'm actually unkillable.
Now that's a suit. We gotta get a Bengal suit.
This adult man painted his face. What state is Clemson in?
South Carolina.
I wanted to say that, but I didn't want to just like spout it off. I also was considering that it might be even more southern than that, but I couldn't think of where else it would be.
Damn, that high school's pumping out studs.
NFL running back, NFL running back, NFL tight end.
Yeah. See, a nice guy just wearing a nice jacket and a shirt.
That hat made his head look way tall. Is he a genius? Is that what they're telling us now?
I think he might be.
All right, you ready for a quarterback pick?
Yeah, I'm ready for Hendon Hooker to jump in. Wait, you set this bad. Hendon Hooker can get drafted, but then Will Levis could still be drafted later in the first round, and you still win the bet. You
Correct.
set this up poorly. Well, you set it up for you to win.
Just so we're clear, there's 3 picks left in the first round.
Oh, is there?
And I doubt the Eagles are picking a quarterback, and I doubt the Chiefs are picking a quarterback, okay?
All right.
This is my last chance to get Will drafted.
Nolans. Who did they just get? Derek Carr. They got Derek Carr. No, they're not picking a quarterback.
False.
They just picked up Derek Carr.
Okay. Who is their backup?
Jameis.
I mean, yes, sort of, but they have Jameis Winston even behind what's his face, the tight end / return man / running back.
Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
Jeez, they did Jameis dirty.
Yeah.
He gets hurt, and then they just automatically throw him to the fucking
Yeah.
trash.
And I think they could cut whoever they want out of that quarterback room. And I think if you are not certain in Derek Carr, which I wouldn't be, you take a backup challenger. Because it's not like they paid Carr a metric shit ton of money. You know?
Yeah.
You're right. It probably doesn't make sense for them to do it, but this is like my last opportunity for them to do it. I honestly don't know who in the second round is going to take him. Like, until...
Well, Falcons or Titans, I would say, are the most needy. Oh, no, they already grabbed him. No, they didn't.
Titans could do it.
Falcons didn't grab a quarterback.
But they have Desmond Ridder. They have to go one more year.
No. He's fucking trash, dude. He's awful.
I think we both agree on that, but I think they have to go one more year. Plus, if he's really bad, the quarterbacks next year, like, I mean, I know it doesn't necessarily mean a whole bunch, but like, that USC kid is rated as like one of the highest quarterbacks to ever, like Trevor Lawrence 2.0.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's also like, USC propaganda.
Could be.
What?
Well, I guess all I'm saying, like, I understand what you're saying. You gotta give him a chance or whatever. All I'm saying is that, like, if midway through the season you're like, this Ritter guy really does fucking suck,
Yep.
you might want to have
Sure,
a
but
backup that's just as young as him.
the problem is they got him for 4 years no matter what. That's his rookie deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now the rookie deal isn't that hard to get away from. It's the same issue the 49ers have, right, with Trey Lance.
Where he just can't fucking play a whole season.
Well, I don't even know if it's worth it to have him play a whole season. He might not even be the best quarterback on that team now. Right?
Did you hear that crazy stuff about 49ers were calling about Lamar?
Yeah.
So they got him signed?
Yeah. That makes no sense.
Crazy.
It just doesn't make sense, though.
Well, I wonder how true it was, because wouldn't that make your current quarterback room be like
Fucked.
kind of sad and depressed? Like, hey, fuck you. Especially Brock Purdy. Like, I just fucking balled out.
Brock Purdy's waiting, like, probably, maybe he only has 2 more years left, and then he'll just be like, get me either on any other team as the backup quarterback, or I'll just be a starter on, like, three or a third of the NFL teams,
Yeah.
And again, it might not. Who knows how good he actually is? He might be. He might be really good, or consistently controlling the game. I don't know. B. John, that hat is not gonna fit my dude. All right, come on, Saints. Trade this to somebody that needs a quarterback. Philadelphia, trade for someone that needs a quarterback. The Saints team. What is it?
Start clapping, or what? Come on, start clapping.
I noticed that quarterback wasn't on that list. They really think highly of Derek Carr. That's a huge mistake. The way you hate, the way you hate Kirk Cousins, I hate Derek Carr.
That's fair. I can understand that sentiment, but I hated McDaniels way more than I hated Carr.
Imagine him not getting fired. That's so funny. That's right. This year we should create a tracker. Fuck. We should create a tracker every week. Like a where are they now situation, but it's like a meter. How close is McDaniels to getting fired?
That dude is crying for him getting drafted. What a weirdo. That better be like his fucking brother or something. Fucking weirdo.
That's
Looks like his sister's boyfriend.
He's like, I'm rich now. It's like, brother, you don't get any of this money.
He's crying. What a fucking strange guy.
You think that's some low T energy or what?
Oh, that's severely low. Look. He's crying. What is going on?
He's become unhinged.
Oh shit.
What if that's his brother and also his sister's boyfriend?
Oh, they're brother boyfriends, sister girlfriend.
You got sister wives now.
Maybe it's the guy that got drafted's girlfriend's brother.
Which would be even sadder.
He's like, now I'm married into a rich family. That's crazy.
This guy looks like the most average human I've ever seen.
Yep. NPC energy right there, huh?
True or false?
Great photo, though. You want to see that?
Defensive Rookie of the Year, third team, second team. So you can just make second team and go in the first round. This does not seem like a very stacked draft. Dude, holy shit. Sam Ponder. Shouts out. She's a real problem. She she wrote some articles that were simply not true.
Did
Oh
she?
no. What happened? Did I? Okay, I think I fixed it. Thank you for the heads up. That's pretty clutch. My sound went out,
Uh-oh.
but now I think it's back. And
Thank you, kitty.
it would appear as though I am lighting up, so that's awesome. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
He been doing this Ella Strong shit all year. He looks like the most average human I've ever seen. Look how small that football looks in his hand.
Yeah, that's a big boy, huh?
That wasn't a real size football. It couldn't have been.
They might do that. They might put junior sizes in there just to make it look.
Yeah, take your shirt off and hold these tiny balls. Awesome. Yeah.
Nolens.
This guy gets to do a live interview? They removed the crying guy. That's smart.
Yep.
When? Oh, shit. So Pittsburgh starts the second round. Why do you think they give them so much time in the first round? And then the time decreases as it moves on. You would think you would have less time in the first round, um, and less and more time in the later rounds.
Because you have to make harder decisions because you may not have been anticipating people being off the board, or
Well, in the first round, you just kind of go, here's what we need the most. You've done the scouting on it, and it's like, these are the best available players, right? And then in the later rounds, you're like, what fit could we find? You know, like what's maybe a dark horse kind of thing that could really help us? And you could be given more time to look a little deeper at what is available, strategize potentially around who could take what, you know?
are you sure they get less time for their picks in the later rounds?
Yep.
Huh.
It basically turns into like a 2 minute running clock.
Interesting.
First round, it's like 10. Second and third round, I think it's like 5 or 7.
Well,
And
they might just be like trying to get it over.
oh,
with,
no
I guess.
kidding. I mean, they just straight up quit announcing picks. You know, there's like, yeah, fine.
Yeah. Sirianni is looking too fucking happy right there. He needs to wipe that fucking shitting and green off his fucking face.
He's a piece of shit.
He needs to figure it out. What is he wearing? Fucking skinny jeans with his suit jacket? Come on now, buddy.
I'm going to let you talk to coach. And he's like, fuck you. He's the lamest head coach for certain. Ba-da-da-da-da. Jonathan Gannon, all up in this bitch. What is that offense? What are these all guys he coached?
I think these are all guys that left. Because
Yes.
Steichen or whatever you say his name is on the Colts.
Uh-huh.
And Gannon is the Cardinals.
Sure. Howie season?
Yeah, it looks like Gardner Minshew.
That guy has to go to work tomorrow. Just kidding. He's surely not going to work tomorrow.
Where did Gardner Minshew go?
I don't know. Maybe back to WSU.
Taking his last year of college eligibility.
The king of Pullman. He is truly the embodiment of Pullman, though. That is a child of Pullman.
Mm-hmm. Go Birds.
Imagine meeting someone that cared as little as he does, and is just like, yeah, it's cool. This Eagles guy also has to like go home and look himself in the mirror and clean his face up.
This guy's excited. Whose jersey is that? Number 11?
Is that McNabb? Huh?
That's a Puma jersey. Somebody old. Is that McNabb?
McNabb.
Yeah.
Where do you think he got the pads and the jersey that went over it?
I don't know.
Do you think he wears that regularly around the house?
Maybe.
Do you think him and his friends get all padded up and go and play like fake football?
Hey, come here.
I cannot imagine them being this mad. Why do I recognize that guy in the front? Oh, it's Dude Perfect. Yeah, Dude Perfect, but he like slicked his hair back like a weird fuck. You know what he's going to do is he's going to find one of the Eagles fans bent over and jam it down their pants.
It's a Kelsey brother coin. How neat. It wasn't even the Eagles guy. It was Travis. Boo!
What is happening?
I don't fucking know. Is that their mom? That must be their mom. Yeah, it must be Kelsey mom, huh?
Yeah.
There you go. Good defense guy.
So their defense got two players that are pretty good.
Yep. Both from fucking Georgia.
Oh no, he was wearing Chiefs shoes.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that defense might be a fucking problem.
If I was not at this event, right, like I was at home or offsite or whatever, I surely would not be wearing a full suit. Surely.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, Calvin, you're so tough.
They love their Georgia defense guys.
Damn, I'm bigger than this guy. Holy shit.
You should play, dude.
I just think that football helmet's a little too claustrophobic, if we're being honest.
You're probably right.
Plus, I didn't like the rules in high school that you had to wear a mouth guard and shit.
Well, you should definitely wear a mouth guard.
That seems dumb.
No, it's the right thing to do.
I'm not afraid.
I know you're not. That's why you didn't play. You're so unafraid of it that you didn't need to be playing football.
Right. I don't necessarily respect the game.
That's right. Yes, exactly. If it doesn't scare you, then you don't want to do it.
No.
I see.
Nothing like getting undercut on a layup.
Yeah. There's a lot of basketball players that say football's a pussy
Well,
sport.
I mean, the NBA doesn't talk about how, or I guess the way the NFL doesn't talk. No, the NBA doesn't talk about how NFL guys could be basketballers, but the NFL sure talks about NBA guys being footballers. Could LeBron James have been the best NFL player of all time too? Probably. Heck, he might even be able to hit a slider.
Yeah, you might. We gotta figure it out.
Favorite candy? Gummy worms. Oh, Twix. Good call.
Nice.
K-pop.
Hell yeah, there you go. A country boy.
Luke Combs not a racist.
Yet. We can get him there.
Country music seems to go there eventually. How did what's his face uh Wallen
Gordon Wallen?
yes. How did he get uncanceled? How did he not ever get canceled?
Pretty impressive, huh? I don't know. I don't think he like really paid too much attention to it. Like he didn't like. He may have, because I'm not super plugged into that
He did a crossover with
group.
Lil Durk.
Well, yeah, I mean he's also fairly well respected, I think, in the black community. But I think he also just didn't like make it too big of a deal. He might have formally apologized, but didn't go on like a world apologizing tour, you know?
Can't say anything nowadays. Also, someone's doorbell spotting you.
Yeah. Did you hear about what happened recently though?
He canceled his concert.
Oh, dude.
Did you see that lady bill him?
Yeah, so funny.
That is all time. It's like $3,000.
Oh, dude, next time I buy tickets to a canceled show, I'm doing the same thing.
So funny.
I'll just say I have a lawyer, but I'll be like, my lawyer says that I could sue you for
Yeah. False advertising or something.
$2,000, yeah. Emotional distress because I bought all these clothes and these dinners for my girlfriend.
Her husband's outfit more expensive than hers.
Yeah.
That's a guy you could beat in a fight.
Got the little frillies on the back pockets of his jeans.
Of course.
Sequins on
They
his-
spent $40 at a Cracker Barrel. Barely touched the surface. They could have gone absolutely bananas
They should have.
in the CB.
Do you think that was the plan the whole time? They were like, regardless of if he plays a show or not, we're going to bill Morgan Wallen for this night?
No. I think they thought this would be a funny way out when he's like refund. Or no refund or half refund or
Yeah.
I mean he lost his voice. What can you do?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
You go out there and you put on a dog shit performance. That's what you do.
you just lip sync.
You know who never canceled the show?
Who's that?
Nickelback.
You're probably right.
Look at this photograph. It's snowing.
That would be wild.
Dude,
I think
Hendon Hooker's not even the best 5 available.
damn, it's a tight end year, huh?
So that guy is the blocking tight end.
Michael Mayer,
Yeah.
Joey Porter Jr. Damn,
Do you think Brian Branch any relation to Deion Branch?
might be.
All right, the pick is in, and the Chiefs have selected. Oh, the Chiefs do need a backup, though. Think about it. The hero retired.
Who's the hero?
Whoever came in for them in the playoffs, like for Green. Not Green. Was it Green? Trent Green? Retired.
No, I don't know. Damn. Kansas City, stand up. Make some barbecue. Woo. Number one.
Imagine if, like, barbecue people had turf wars like gang members have gang wars.
Oh, dude, sometimes those fucking barbecue competitions get intense, man.
But instead, you're just trying to, like, you just try to smoke them out. You try to burn down their fire pits. You're slinging ribs and wings at them like fucking grenades and boomerangs.
I'm sure we could pitch a show to TLC that's like a reality barbecue show.
Barbecue Wars.
Yeah.
I think that might already be the name of a show, but like actual barbecue wars.
And like people are like turning off each other's grills, and people
You
are like
you
stealing recipes and shit.
you load up the grill before they turn on, just fucking inch of propane sitting there. They turn on, just.
There you go. See?
We've lost an eyebrow.
People sleep with each other's wives and shit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The
That's a
porker.
show. The porker?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
There's got to be like some pun you can make with some barbecue word and sabotage combined.
Flaming out.
I think that's not going to give the
Oh, it might give a
different vibe, maybe.
Well, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
In this day and age.
Imagine being the Human Torch, and every time you want to use your powers, you got to yell "flame on."
Yeah, he's a hero, I guess, for
You could just call it "burn ends."
burn ends. There you go. You got it, dude. TLC, man.
Meat Wars.
Yeah, put it on.
The Great Grill Wars. Oh, wow, look at that. Super Bowl trophy. And it really smudged the shit out of it. Put some gloves on, brother. Damn, this guy got fireworks. Maybe the fireworks were for the guy announcing because he said his name right.
Now, see, that's a reaction. I got drafted, mama. Look, people are falling over. Beer is spilling all over the place.
Who's the drunkest person there?
That was that white guy that was right in the front.
Okay, I agree.
He was drinking all day.
All day.
You know, like, white people, if they're like, hey, come to a draft party.
They're already drunk.
Oh, yeah. Immediately. They're rolling out of bed at 10 o'clock in the morning, cracking open a Coors Light to drink in the shower.
Yep.
It's over from that point.
He been fucked up since noon.
Yeah. Got him. Dang, you just little boyed that guy. Nope, you're not blocking me, buddy. Oh, he little boyed both of them. Damn, that guy might be a fucking stud.
It's a party now. Kansas City is unleashed. All right.
NFL, baby.
Rate that draft. Will Levis was projected by all odds makers to go number 2 for some reason.
Bad.
Someone put a lot of money down on him getting drafted number 2. He's not going to get drafted till I need to see. He might not go till the 50s, 40s. I don't know. If you're not going to take a quarterback in the first round, you don't take one till the 3rd or 4th then. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe.
That guy's got an old school Pro Bowl jersey. That's crazy.
Hell yeah, dude. Why does Roger Goodell get that all? Look at like, why does he get all amped up for these guys?
I don't know. Why do the players like him?
I don't know. They'll learn to hate him.
If you don't hate him now, just wait till he finds your ass.
Oh, yeah.
All right, till tomorrow.
Later, guys.